we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Warriors made good signings, but some NBA analysts think this team is not capable of competing for the championship. Fans are also hoping for a signing that makes an impact. Warriors made the best signing of the season. The Golden State Warriors' ability to land De'Anthony Melton on a one-year, $12.8 million contract has already been argued as the steal of the offseason, but it turns out one of his new teammates could also lay claim to that throne. Whereas Melton is under contract for a single season before he reassesses his value as a free agent, the Warriors have more long-term security in Buddy Hield's four-year, $37.8 million deal that includes both team and player options across the final 2 years. Hield and Kyle Anderson were acquired in a 6-team sign-and trade that saw Klay Thompson depart for the Dallas Mavericks earlier this month, with the 31-year-old now seen as the primary piece to replace Thompson's three-point shooting next season. It's quite a discount based on Hield's previous four-year, $94 million contract, during which time he played with the Sacramento Kings, Indiana Pacers, and most recently the Philadelphia 76ers. During the span he averaged 15.2 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.0 assists, shooting 39.2% from three-point range on 8.5 attempts per game. In a recent podcast episode ranking the top 10 best value free agency signings, Taylor Wyman of B-Ball Index evaluated Hield at number 1 based on a contract he labels as insane. But he is an elite three-point shooter who's done it on volume and can get you a pretty good amount of production point-wise per game. It just doesn't make sense to me. The value is insane. 4 years, $9.4 million annually for Buddy Hield going to Golden State? Man. That was a deal. Golden State's deep roster means Hield could be a 7th or 8th man in the rotation, but he nonetheless presents as the team's leading go-to scorer off the bench, assuming Jonathan Kuminga earns a starting role. A lack of spacing could also thrust the former 6th overall pick into a starting role, though Melton or impressive young guard Brandon Podziemski are currently the leading candidates to partner Stephen Curry in the backcourt. There's little doubt Hield's contract is a low-risk, high-upside play for the Warriors, who will hope his defensive concerns are outweighed by the elite three-point shooting and capacity as a spark plug off the bench. Not everyone is convinced of the impact veteran forward Kyle Anderson can bring to the Golden State Warriors next season. Anderson's addition was applauded by many as someone whose versatile skill set should fit perfectly into Golden State's system. That's not a completely consensus opinion, with The Athletic's Kelly Iko criticizing the signing during a recent response to key offseason questions. Iko sees the 30-year-old as the free agent most likely to fail with his new team, stating, "I don't think Kyle Anderson is the type of player you sign if you're trying to get the most out of the latter stages of Stephen Curry's career.